Well, obviously a disappointing performance today for the Cowboys. Not ideal. On the road at Arrowhead Stadium against a really good Kansas City Chiefs team that has been to back-to-back Super Bowls, right? It's tough to win there regardless, but when you have to try and do so without your starting left tackle, without your top two pass catchers, and without your top two pass rushers, it makes things very difficult, as we saw tonight. So Cowboys weren't really able to establish anything, get anything going on the offensive side of the football. 9 points tonight. Credit to the Chiefs. I thought Chris Jones, who was obviously on the thumbnail of this video, was a absolute menace tonight. 4 sacks and a deflection. I believe maybe a couple other pressures that I'm not aware of or that haven't been reported as of yet. But I think obviously the addition of Melvin Ingram to me has been paramount for this Kansas City Chiefs defense. Dating back to the Giants game, which I believe was the first game Melvin Ingram was active for after his acquisition, the trade deadline from the Steelers. This Chiefs defense in consecutive weeks, 3 consecutive weeks, allowed 14 points to the Giants, 14 points to the Raiders, and now 9 points to our Dallas Cowboys. So Chris Jones obviously benefiting from being able to move back inside, and he's more of a physical strength guy anyway, not your prototypical edge rusher, but was just with Melvin Ingram and Frank Clark on the outsides, allowing Chris Jones to kind of come back inside. He was a problem tonight, a big problem. Now, hindsight is always 20/20, so just a hypothetical question here for anybody watching this clip. Let me know your thoughts. If you know that Tyron Smith is 50-50, maybe. I was actually surprised to learn today, right before the game began. I didn't have service, so another fan told me that Tyron was going to be officially out, which I had actually expected him to play. So that was somewhat of a surprise. But if you're the Cowboys and you know there's any chance, maybe do you consider not moving Connor for Connor at the left guard spot, having 2 guys that haven't worked together yet this year, protecting your quarterback's blind side on the road in a hostile environment when communication is already key, but then when you add the extra, the factor of not being able to hear very well when your team has the football, it just makes things very difficult, right? So would love to see Mike McCarthy's thoughts on that if he gets asked that question. Not going to harp too much on it. Again, it's not a big deal to me at all. I love the fact that we get a short week. Actually, it hurts in certain ways, right? With CD's concussion, hit his head pretty hard there. I would imagine that it's not feasible or plausible at all, or even possible, whatever you want to say, to clear the concussion protocol in basically 2 days, I guess 3 days before we turn around and play the Raiders again on Thursday night. So maybe operating without your top 2 pass catchers yet again on Thursday night. So would love to see, hopefully get Tyron Smith back and have this offense clicking. Noah Brown, obviously another takeaway for me. 2 key drops in the first half that would have helped move the chains, help facilitate the Cowboys getting some points on the board much earlier than they were able to. But ultimately, I was proud of the way that the defense played. No Randy Gregory, no DeMarcus Lawrence still, no Neville Gallimore still, Tristan Hill still getting kind of reincorporated into the mix there. Micah Parsons was again special talent tonight. Almost single-handedly was able to keep the Cowboys in it, right, with the strip sack. I think that's 3 different occasions now on the road when quarterbacks misinterpret or misevaluate the speed in which he's really pursuing or rushing the passer with. Once on the road against the Chargers, he's got Justin Herbert for a big sack. Once on the road against Kirk Cousins, got Kirk Cousins for a big sack. And then tonight again against Patrick Mahomes, forcing the big play, the big takeaway for the defense there. So you'd like to think that this offense, again, gets humming and doesn't skip a beat. I would obviously expect another big bounce back performance again on Thursday night. Getting some of your key pieces back, we will see about that. Aside from that, I really don't have any other questions or concerns. I'll take a look at the film, see what if there's anything else that I'm missing that I wasn't able to see live in the game. But I want to hear your guys' opinion, what you saw on the telecast, maybe something I'm forgetting to mention here completely. Let me know. But for now, I'll be heading back to DFW tomorrow morning, and the Cowboys will be doing so as well again tonight, getting ready for the Raiders on Thursday Night Football, Thanksgiving Day. Looking forward to it.